Okay, so it's your boy Salting, now back in my hometown of London. Yes, I miss Seoul, and I know I'm back in London when someone tells me to get out of the way. Not very easy with a 30 kg suitcase and a rather cramped elevator to just get out of someone's way. I was basically maxed to a corner anyway, and the person in question had a trolley, so she could have easily went around me. So that was my welcome back to London, as well as usual, on the way from the airport to my house via the tube, there were delays, unavoidable. I think what finally hit home was when I ate out the other day. I spent £15 on katsudon. It was salty as heck. Um, couldn't even finish it because it was so salty. Um, I don't know. I really didn't want to make a video about just me kind of being frustrated about my situation. I guess I want to make plans again to get back to Seoul. ASAP, I don't really know. If I find a good job here, then that may be off the cards. So who's to say I don't stay here for the rest of my life and then just visit Seoul as a vacation? But anyway, um, the few people that I did make friends with in Seoul, I didn't really say goodbye. In fact, I didn't say goodbye at all because I'm not the kind of person that likes to say long goodbyes or anything like that. It's just my character, I guess. Uh, via Kakao to the people that asked, then yeah, I said, I'm back in London now, and I'm not the kind of person that says goodbyes. So, um, that was that. Uh, so going into something now, a little bit personal. So I finally met her after nearly 6 months in Seoul. Uh, she was busy, she said. It was my final day in Seoul, and I just want to describe my feelings leading up to that. Um, we texted each other, and I was pretty much at home packing and waiting at the same time. And knowing how people work in Seoul, they can work up until 9 p.m. just because the boss is still around. So I knew that going in. So I get a text saying, "Where are you now?" I'm still at home, and then we meet in a midway location between where I was staying, between where she was staying. Um, it still didn't feel real at that point. I don't know. It was just a thing where I felt like someone's playing a trick on me. Because I mean, for 5 months we didn't really talk. In fact, we didn't talk at all. And then just out of the blue, um, she messages me. So I just took that as a positive. You have to take positives. And um, after that, I just felt, okay, let me just pursue this. I don't have many days left, so let me just pursue this. Um, so I did. And at the station, I was waiting. I sent her a message just to ask where she was. And I mean, generally, I'm the same. If I'm on the way, I'm not going to reply that I'm on the way because I'm on the way. There's no need to. So, she was on the way. I was waiting at the station for maybe 20 minutes. Again, I couldn't believe like she could be at the other end. I couldn't believe. I just thought, maybe someone was playing a trick on me. And then she finally turned up, and it was a mixed bag of emotions. I was shocked, relieved, excited. I felt a sense of calm, felt really happy. I was just a gamut of emotions. So I had a whole script prepared, like my angry script of, because, we didn't talk for 5 months. I was just going to be like, here's your gift, bye, kind of thing. But I didn't do that. Sometimes you mentally rehearse things and then it doesn't pan through, which is a good thing because what you rehearse probably isn't what you should do fundamentally. So we exited the station, found a coffee shop, sat down, shot some breeze. Um, I was still feeling nervous, the same nerves I felt last year when I first went to Korea. We talked deeply, I would say. Um, I didn't get into any difficult subjects. I didn't feel it was right for me to do so. And uh, I guess because we met so late, I didn't want her to get home late either because she had work the next day. Um, so I said, we better go soon. So we both agreed on a time, which turned out to be the time where the coffee shop was closing anyway. So we left at that time. It was around 11. Took the subway. I said goodbye to her first. I waited for her train first because I was taken to another train on another line. And yeah, I don't know. I just felt really comfortable. I felt that it's meant to be. Maybe not now. Maybe somewhere in the future. We're both still young. She told me that she wants to go on vacation by herself in the coming months to two foreign countries, one of them being Thailand. Um, I can't really explain it. It's just that uh, obviously I learned Korean for 6 months and my Korean's better. Ordinarily, most Koreans that I meet would be like, wow, your Korean's so much better now. But she didn't do that. Not to say that she disrespected me, it's just that she just knew she was being herself. She wasn't being fake. And that's one reason why I really like her. It's because she does what she does because she is who she is. And if she's gonna hurt a few people along the way, um, it doesn't matter because she's being who she is. And that's something I respect. Because again, like Bruce Lee said, being true to oneself, not lying to oneself is very difficult to do. And yeah, I believe she does that. She she doesn't do the aegyo, not in front of me anyway. Um, yeah, I just feel that, you know, even though there was a period while I was in Korea where there was no contact from her, I wasn't getting anything back. Um, whatever was going on in her life at the time must have been very important and very consuming to her. For her out of the blue in August to just message me on a messaging service which I hardly use to say, if you can read this, text me. So, I mean, I don't think you should ever lose faith completely. Even if you know that chances are slim, you should still think about that one grain of salt or one grain of sand or whatever you want to call it, just to have that 1%. And with that, you can carry on with the rest of your life. You don't ever want to wipe out something because life isn't about all or nothing. Sometimes you really don't know what's going on in someone's life, and it's not your place to ask either. And it's not the right time to ask. If you just focus on the present, you're going to do fine. There's no need to bring up the past, especially if it's going to bring up emotions that really you can't discuss or correct or deal with at the time. So let me conclude. Um, I've been back for 4 days now, 5 days. I've messaged her a few times, not had anything back. It's fine. Right now, it's Chuseok, so I expect she's gonna be busy with the family. Uh, the positive I'm taking out of it is that she messaged me in order to talk to me after 3, 4 months. Yeah, granted, but I can't be angry at that because I don't know what happened during those 3 or 4 months. And even though I was there for just over 6 months, it doesn't matter that we only met once because when you're with the people that you love and cherish, you need to be in the moment and you need to fulfill that interaction and not think about anything else because you'll never know when the next time would be or whether there even is going to be a next time. And I remember after that day, was my final day in Seoul, where I was just very emotional, very thankful, and just relieved that she's doing well. Uh, she's alive, she's healthy. I was just really relieved. So I say to you, go for it. And even though the result you want may not come immediately or even a week or a month's time, for me, the result came 3, 4 months later. And all I wanted to do was just meet her. And we eventually did. Even though the result doesn't come immediately, you still have to have faith, even if it is that one grain of salt. So with that, I'll say peace out and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.